habitat selection is a really important portion of any kind of wild thing survival. If you're going to make your living, if you're going to make your living making drugs, you have to choose a place to do that where you will be successful. I don't recommend trying to make your living doing that, but okay, I am one door down from the new Boys and Girls Club. The nearest drug making person is 2 doors down, and one of them behind me is just 1 door away, because the way that we're stacked back in here, because he's also the next door neighbor of the Boys and Girls Club. And as nosy as people get around here, and as involved as people get when children are involved, to the point where you can't have children because they'll just take them away. Why do you think that you're going to be allowed to do this kind of thing here? I mean, that's not a really rhetorical question. I think the answers to that are important, because because people have significant reason to think that, okay, well, these kids don't count, so we can drug them, we can poison them. In fact, we can get bonuses if we prevent them from competing with the kids who do count in school. This is all real situations. So, this kind of thing. Why do these people get to have their goals and to fulfill their destiny in these areas, when people who have the goal that they want to improve job opportunities in town, that they want to improve inclusion in town, that these people don't get to have just a normal day? Why do these people have to feel like there's something wrong with us for having these thoughts, when people who want to set up a drug cartel are considered like entrepreneurs or necessary parts of society? I am about making use of people, different traits. When things are out of balance, sometimes some people have to do things that wouldn't be acceptable at other times, or that our borders, our lines, our limits are in the wrong places. And so some people are doing normal things, and right now they're considered illegal. But when you are part of, Mr. Ned Flanders next door, who's sitting on the back porch while his cook is going on in the kitchen talking on the phone about Jesus, and I assume that Jesus is some kind of code for whatever he's making in the kitchen. When you are white and Christian and all that kind of stuff, I really don't understand why you need to be living in public housing to begin with, and why you're not fully employed. Because I was told that those opportunities were not for me because I was not white and Christian. So what's wrong with you that you're not taking advantage of those situations? I know my brain works in a different way. One of the reasons why I know my brain works in a different way is because when all the parts that I would use to do things in the white way were damaged so completely that they don't function anymore, I have a completely other brain that I can use. And I can function, and I can find things in the wild, and I can interact with the wild things and the wild people. But you guys think that you can just grab a woman off the street that doesn't seem, to your perception, to have any support or backup, and sell me to my family. What's going on with you guys? What is going on in there? All I can say is, kids, don't do drugs. And these people that are holding your debts, they don't do drugs.